So, Kaiser Senior Care. So, specifically, itong senior care, this is from our partner na provider, which is the Kaiser International Health Group. And ang purpose ng senior care, of course, no, senior. So, anong ibig sabihin ng senior? So, hindi yan senior yung sa high school, yung graduating. Hindi. Senior is yung mga senior citizens natin, mga mahal natin sa buhay na from age 61 and up. Okay? And in fact, itong senior care from 61 to 100 years old. Okay? So, it is a medical healthcare plan for seniors. Okay? So, I know na maraming makaka-relate, and I think some of you may siguro may personal experience na kung may senior tayo na like parent or siguro grandparent, di ba? Pag magkakasakit sila, and of course may mga gastos yan, sino yung gagastos? So most of the time is yung mga relatives, mga anak, mga apo, no? Mag-chip in na lang, okay? But eto, I'll show you a product, no? A plan na pwede rin for sa mga senior citizen natin na at least kung kailangan nila ma-hospitalize, kailangan ng mga medical care, at least meron, no? So, but mind you itong senior care, this is different sa yung mga long-term care at saka yung short-term care na individual for below 60 years old. So, this is different. So, anyway, I'll show you the benefits, no? At saka yung mga specific na mga conditions din na dapat pwede nating ma-meet, no? Dapat i-meet natin. So, just a little background lang, baka may mga first-timers dito. Ang IMG, we are for financial literacy. So, kaya meron tayong campaign na to reach 30 million people by the year 2030. No? To reach out to them, to share to them the good news, to campaign na dapat maging priority yung financial education. No? So, sabi nga dito, no, financial education isn't an option. It's a necessity. Okay? So, necessity na yan, especially for all of us. Lahat tayo na nagtatrabaho at saka merong income. Okay? It's very important kasi ang pera, hindi yan madaling hanapin. Okay? That's why we should know how to manage it. We should know how to prepare for it. And we should know how to build itong solid financial foundation natin. So, ayan. So, kaya nandito tayo. Okay? Now, ang sa Kaiser kasi, merong basically tatlong products. Merong short term. So, may long term din, tsaka senior care. So, ang Kaiser, for those who are new, no, it is an HMO company. So, meaning Health Maintenance Organization. So talagang for healthcare siya, nakafocus siya for healthcare. And ang Kaiser, it caters itong mga corporate, group, family, individual. At saka may mga long-term, short-term, mga packages na ganyan na kailangan natin. Now, ngayon, for the topic tonight, it's just about the senior care. And I think na discuss naman natin yung long-term care last week ba yan? Okay? And maybe later, I'll show you a little bit of comparison, no? Kung ano yung dapat nating unahin. So, senior care. Ito tayo. So, features and benefits. This is a medical health plan na specially designed for those age 61 years of age and up. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga tao kasing na basically kung 61 ka na, most likely you're retired, di ba? Now, if you're retired, most of the time wala ka ng healthcare, di ba? Kasi wala ka ng benefit sa kumpanya. That's why if you need additional healthcare, you should buy it, no? From your own pocket. So this is it. If you have the budget, then you should buy this, okay? And if you have a parent who is senior na ngayon, tsaka kailangan nila ng healthcare, and if you have the budget, of course, you buy them this senior care, no? And ang senior care, this is reimbursement. Okay, remember that. Reimbursement. So hindi yan pareho ng short-term care, no? Or yung mga benefits ng mga companies na yung healthcare babayad directly sa hospital, no, ng bills mo. No, this is reimbursement, meaning you have to pay it for yourself first, okay, out from your pocket, and then mag-file ng reimbursement depende sa anong plan mo, okay? So, kung sabihin mo, bakit ganon, no? Bakit different siya? Because if you are 61 and up na, mas marami na yung restrictions, no? Marami ng mga conditions kasi just like any other kinds of protection or insurance, mas prone na kasi tayo, no? Mas high risk na. So kaya to make it possible na to provide the best na service sa mga seniors natin, ang plan na to is for reimbursement. Okay? And of course, is the patient's choice for doctor and hospital, and at saka yung mga doctors na specialista. Okay? So, of course, you can choose. And again, it's up to the limit. And I'll show you later kung anong mga plans na available. Okay? So, eto pa. Now, aside from reimbursement siya, the member, no, or the insured will shoulder the first 10,000 pesos from the total bill, okay? Plus an additional 10% of the claimable amount, okay? And the remaining 90% of the claimable amount shall be shouldered by Kaiser, okay? So remember that. So hindi yan, sabi ko pa kanina, hindi siya pareho yung sa mga short term natin, okay? So meaning you have to pay it yung 10,000 plus the 10%. So 90% lang ang ma-shoulder. Okay? Pero at least that is still good enough. And in fact, may team member kami na yung parents niya, of course, I think they are in the late 70s na siguro, ganon. Tsaka they're prone to accidents, ganyan. So, at saka many times na naoperahan, ganyan. So, since meron naman siyang senior care, na-cover pa rin. So, naka-save pa rin siya ng, I think, more than 50 to 70,000 pa rin, no? Yung na-save niya. So, because of the senior care. Kasi mas mas malaking chance na nagagamitin. Okay? And surgical cases are based on the PhilHealth RUV. Anong ibig sabihin ng RUV? I think it's the relative unit value. No? So, teka, tapusin muna natin. RUVs to calculate the maximum amount payable to the surgeon or surgical procedure. So, ito, usually sa mga specialista na to. So, just bear with me. This is about technicalities na. Kasi it's very important din na malaman natin to. Kasi baka mag-expect tayo na covered lahat, walang limit, ganyan. No, tsaka lahat naman may limit. Ito, specifically, may limit din. So ito, RUV based from the relative unit value. So kung magkano yung, for example, let's say itong isang procedure na surgery. Okay? Yung ang RUV ng PhilHealth, no? Kasi may na yan, no? May nakasulat na yan, is up to, let's say, 20,000 only. So ang i-cover din ng Kaiser is for that specific specialist, for the surgeon or for that procedure, also up to 20 pesos only. 20,000 pesos only, no? So depende kung up to 30, up to 30. So mag-depend sa ano yung PhilHealth RUVs, no? So kasi highly regulated din tayo and we follow yung sa PhilHealth, di ba? So this means that the payment received from Kaiser may be less than the professional fee charged by the surgeon. So kung, for example, ang i-charge ng surgeon, for a specific surgery, 40,000. And then ang PhilHealth RUV is, let's say, 30,000 lang. So, ang babayaran ng Kaiser is only up to 30,000. So, ikaw yung magbabayad ng 10,000. Okay? Pero at least, na-save pa rin yung 30,000. Diba? So, covered pa rin yun. So, ayan. So, another feature, ito. Coverage is 1 year upon effectivity of the plan. Okay? So, pagbayad mo this year, hindi ka pa covered. Kailangan mo pang mag 1 year. Okay? So after 1 year, meaning after the first renewal, kasi di ba 1 year ka na, then you will renew the next year, then you will be covered. Okay? And renewal is guaranteed up to age 100. So guaranteed siya, and yes, you will be renewed. You will be given the amount, the premium, the price na dapat mong bayaran. But however, Kaiser reserves the right to adjust premiums. Of course, no? Dapat nilang i-adjust yan, especially kung, let's say, for that year, lagi kang nag-claim for how many years, high risk ka talaga, so very high claims yung palagi yung case mo, di ba, yung policy, then maybe the following years, medyo mas mahal na ng konti. Okay? And other policy conditions, of course, may written advice of 45 days prior to your renewal. Okay? So I hope that's clear. And actually, itong senior care is very short, no? Kasi basically parang short term lang siya but with mga restrictions. So dito na tayo. I don't know if you can see this. Anyway, basahin ko na lang, no? Benefit, let's say itong plan 250K. So meaning that's the maximum benefit limit for each disability for the life of the insured. Okay? So the member owner must pay a co-payment fee equivalent to the 10,000, di ba? Sabi ko kanina, 10,000 and the 10% of the final hospital bill. Okay? And then, kung ano yung matitira na balance, babayaran from your plan. So, merong 500,000 na plan, meron din 1 million. Okay? So, but siguro focus muna tayo dito sa 250,000. So, basic hospital benefit, 750 per, per day, no? Maximum 45 days per disability per year. Okay? Room and board to, room and board. Merong miscellaneous, hospital expenses for required drugs, ayan, laboratory, mga procedure, di ba? Mga tests. So, depende sa charge ng hospital, yan, i-cover lahat, di ba? And physician's visit, non-surgical, di ba? Kasi may mga doctors yan, no? Kung na-admit ka, may mga daily visit to a limit of 45 days per disability per year, 550 pesos per day. So kung mag-charge yung doktor mo ng 400, okay lang. Or 500, okay lang. Kung charge niya is 1,000, kasi depende yan sa physician mo. Diba? Kung magkano i-charge niya. And ang specialist din, fee din niya for 10 days for each disability per year to a daily limit din ng 600,000. So ito mga basically mga technicalities. Now, critical care benefit, yung mga nasa critical care units, okay? May ICU, coronary unit, max 10 days, no? Maximum 10 days per disability so as charge. So kung magkano yung charge ng hospital, kung mahal yung hospital mo, ganun din. Surgical benefits and operating theater fee. Kung may mga surgery, so kasi may charge pa yan yung operating room, di ba? So, I know some of you may experience nito, but for those na wala pa, yes, lahat ng itong mga binanggit natin, eventually, even tayo or parents natin, baka someday maka-use din ng ganyan, di ba? Kasi lahat naman tayo magkakasakit and lahat tayo we get older, and as we get older, mas malaki na yung risk. And we all need itong mga care na to from the hospitals. So ito, these are just some of the specifics. Sa surgeon's fee naman, based on Kaiser, no, RUV. So 60,000. So that's the Kaiser RUV. So kung may surgery, kung yung surgeon mo, up to 60 yung covered. So this is for the plan 250 ha. Kung plan mo naman is 500,000 or 1 million, of course, mas malaki. Anesthesiologist fee, meron din. Artificial limb, okay, as charge. Emergency. So ito, yung emergency outpatient, 'di ba? Nagpa-ambulansya, ganyan. So ang sabi dito, provided by the outpatient department of a hospital. Okay, so depende sa hospital or clinic, ang maximum limit is ito, 3,000. Kasi pag pang emergency lang, 'di ba? Yung mga basic mga fees sa emergency kasi lahat naman no may bayad talaga, 'di ba? Ito, emergency dental services due to a covered accident. Kung covered yung accident mo, may emergency dental din na services as charged. Emergency local ambulance. So, ito na yung ambulance to the nearest facility as charged. And private duty nurse, no? 600 per day. And maximum of 5 days post-hospitalization. So, kung siguro na-discharge na and kailangan ng personal nurse, pwedeng up to 5 days. So, ito, 600 per day, dito 900, dito 1,800. Okay? Yan yung budget. So, at least may idea tayo. And magkano babayaran? Okay? So, sa annual, yes, parang maliit yung di ba? Anyway, if you want to download, I think ma-download naman to sa website ng Kaiser, no? If you're interested, you can go to kaiserhealthgroup.com, okay? And you can download the price list. But just to give you an idea, from age 61 to 70, may ibang bracket payment, di ba? 71 to 75, of course, it increases with age. Okay? Now, for the plan 250, it is 25,300 per year. Okay? So, not bad. Okay? So, if you have the money, 25,000 per year, if you have the budget for your parents na laging sa tingin mo kailangan ma-hospitalize, they need constant na mga medical check-up, di ba? So, ayan, if you just pay 25,000, so may limit ka itong 250,000 just in case. Now, kung semi-annual naman, you can have the plan 250K for magkano yung semi-annual niya, meaning every 6 months, that's 14,421. Okay? So, yan. So, at least meron tayong idea. Now, if you want 1 million, you get the ito yung premium mo, 68,200. Kung semi, 38,000. Yes, mas mura yung annual. Okay? So, kaya we advise na if you will get, I think for most of us dito, I think wala naman sigurong maraming senior dito, di ba? Kung meron man na konti lang. But I know meron kayong mga parents na senior na or approaching senior at saka hindi sila nakapag-save ng long term nila. So that's why we have to take care of it. Okay, dapat natin maano yan, no? Matulungan sila. Okay? So ito, important points. Remember, no, all pre-existing illnesses are not covered. And Kaiser will not be liable within the first 12 months. Okay? So within the first 12 months, hindi covered yung pre-existing. Kung may sakit na no? Kung may sakit na, so tsaka within the first 12 months pa, hindi yan mako-cover. Okay? From the start, of course, no, starting from the effectivity of this policy or from the date of the latest reissuance of the reinstatement. No? Kung nag-reinstate kasi baka nag-lapse, di ba? So always remember that. Kaya sabi ko rin kanina na dapat at least 1 year. Okay? Okay, so dreaded diseases shall be covered after 24 months of continuous membership. So meaning 2 years. So kung may mga dreaded diseases na, and itong mga dreaded diseases, may list din yan. No? Yung mga sakit na talagang, which is described as dreaded. No? Yung mga, usually itong mga stroke, di ba? Or mga heart attack, mga ganyan. So, kasi most of the time, may underlying na yan eh. May underlying pre-existing, di ba, na related. But hindi lang siguro na-diagnose. But ito, after 2 years of continuous membership, meaning nag-renew, no, for consecutive 2 years na, then covered na after 24 months. Okay, so dreaded diseases. So, at the end of the day, ano ba ang best option? Okay? Of course, kung wala ka ng choice, no, if you're 60 na, if you have a loved one na 61 na, no, na hindi na makakuha ng long-term care, so that's why you have the option to get this. But ang best option pa rin is to get yung long-term care. Kaya, no? Okay. So, ang long-term care pa rin ang best option. So, yung mga pwede pang kumuha ng long-term care, please, no, don't delay. Don't delay and you get your long-term care kaagad. Kasi if you just wait na at tsaka na lang when I retire. Now, when you retire, wala ka po ring healthcare. Now, ang option mo na lang is yung senior care, which is still good, but this is the better one. Kasi kung senior care na, mas maraming restriction. Although okay yung coverage, but maraming restriction. So for those hindi pa umabot ng 61, please get your long-term care as soon as possible. Okay? Para you can maximize it. And ang long-term care natin, just to give you an idea, kung wala pa kayong idea nito, or yung mga wala pang long-term care, this is a 4-in-1 program kasi. This is already a healthcare. No? And it has life insurance. And it also has investments. At saka, meron din siyang tinatawag natin na memorial. Okay, memorial. So, covered lahat. And ang advantage dito ng long-term care natin is renewal is guaranteed. So, meaning guaranteed yung price at saka yung renewability. So, and it's fixed premiums for 7 years. So, basta bayaran mo lang tuloy-tuloy for 7 years, mag-save ka lang, no? Just think of your long-term care or long-term health care na savings na yan, no? Hindi ka nagpapalabas ng pera. Kasi most of the time, feeling natin, if nagbabayad tayo ng premium, no, for any like investment or insurance, no, or any protection, don't think of it as nagpapalabas ka ng pera. No? Dito, when you're paying your premium, actually, papasok yung pera mo. Okay? So meaning, you are saving. Okay? But it is through a bill. So this is, this is one advantage din kasi napipilitan kang mag-save. So, kung hindi ka na, kung hindi mo na naging habit yung pagiging saver, this is a good option. No? At least ma-train tayo na maging saver, no? And sabi ko kanina, may life insurance. So sa long-term care, merong term life insurance and accidental death and waiver. So yan, so may extra feature siya. And as an investment, yung mga unused health fund mo, it accumulates with interest. So meaning magko-compound siya. So yung pera mo, papatubuin ng tama. Okay? So kesa naman yung lahat ng pera mo nasa bangko lang na halos wala talagang tubo, di ba? So why not get some of that money, you put it in your long-term care para naman when you retire, you have lots of options. You can use it for your healthcare, no? Kung magkakasakit man, ma-admit man talaga kung kailangan talaga. Or what if sabihin mo what if pag-retire mo you're still healthy and then you have cash kasi yung cash value pwede mo ma-withdraw. So it is also an investment. And kung hindi mo gagalawin, it will just continue to grow. It will continue to compound. Your investment will continue to grow, di ba? And remember that money can work for you. Okay, so this is one of the best ways to let your money work for you. So tayo, we are working for money right now, di ba? So we are working siguro sa office or online. That's good. But don't forget to learn how to let your money work for you. So this is one way to do that. Okay. And may return of premiums pa for non-utilization. So meaning, if hindi mo gagamitin kasi let's say you're still 25 or between 25 to 30 and you're still healthy. Now, hindi mo naman gagamitin to because you're still healthy nga. So, pag mature niya, may ibabalik sa'yo. Diba? Yung lahat ng binayad mo, diba? Lahat, no? Total of 7 years na binayad mo, around 85% of that, ibabalik sa'yo. As an added bonus na yan. Added. So, added na yan sa mga health fund mo na nag-accumulate. Okay? And it covers beyond age 60. So, ito na. Diba? Kasi yung topic natin ngayon is about senior care. So, gusto natin is yung mga above 60. So, eto, if you started your long-term care, by the time na mag-retire tayo, when we are 61 and up, so hindi na natin kailangan ng senior care. Okay, so that's the point. Okay, that's the point. Pero at least, ang Kaiser, kasi gusto ng Kaiser na at least mabigyan ng makater lahat ng mga needs, no? Kahit 61 and up, meron pa rin senior care. Na somehow, yes, it is more expensive, but that's the way it goes. Diba? Ganyan talaga. So, and reinstatement within 2 years of lapse policy. So, isang feature din yan na very friendly to all people, no? If you are kung sabihin mong nasa middle class naman yung income ko or konti lang yung sweldo ko, then this is an option for you, no? Kasi this is flexible, tsaka marami kang mga options na tsaka plan na pagpipilian. Okay, so this can be for you. And finally, yan, don't pay the high cost of waiting. Okay, so for those people who are 61 and up na, I'm very sorry, but they have to pay the high cost already. Kasi ganyan lang talagang buhay, di ba? You sacrifice now, you enjoy later, or you enjoy now and suffer later, or pay the price later. So it is still a decision. It is still a choice. So for those, most of us dito, no, majority of us, kuha na tayo ng long-term care. And ako personally, kumuha ko ng long-term care. Kailan ba ako nag-start? 2006, no? Of course, natapos ko na yon. Kumuha na naman ako ng iba, di ba? Ulit. Because sa long-term care, you can get another policy, no? After you have fully paid sa isang policy mo, you can get another. Now, ang purpose ko is, this is for investment. No? It is for investment kasi 4-in-1 naman siya. Now, if kailangan ko ng pang healthcare, so pwede rin siya. Diba? So, I don't think of it na kailangan kong magkasakit para ma-avail ko yung benefit. No. Ang long-term care is just there. Yung mga benefit na yan, if you need it. But ako personally, I buy this as an investment. Kasi when I grow old, of course, ang ang plano ko is to become healthy, di ba? Kasi gusto natin ma-enjoy naman yung pinaghirapan natin, di ba? Yung savings natin. But we'll never know. At least meron pa rin. Kasi kung puro investment lang tayo, I know some people will say, may investment naman ako. May mga lupa, may mga bahay, no, may mga parentahan. Yes, those are good, but remember this foundation. Okay? So kung makikita nyo, itong maliit na structure dito sa baba, on your lower right, pinaka-base talaga is yung healthcare. If kung unahin mo yung investment mo, medyo delikado. Why? Baka, kung wala kang healthcare, isang sakit lang, ubos yung investments. And marami ng situation na ganyan. And dito sa IMG, we teach you the proper way to build wealth, no? Build your solid. Gusto natin solid financial foundation para whatever financial crisis na darating, at least ready tayo or stable yung ano natin. Of course, we cannot really predict, no, kung anong mga challenges, no? Kahit nga ngayon itong COVID, no, wala namang nakaka-predict talaga, no? May mga haka-haka lang, but of course, no, if last year kung may nagsabi sa inyo na next year 2020 magka pandemic tsaka magka-close down ng ganito, 'di ba? You will not believe that, 'di ba? Kasi it is unexpected talaga. And that's part of life, no? So that's why you should know how to diversify. Okay? So that's one keyword, diversify. Don't just put all your money in one basket. Don't just put your money in investments. Or some people, yung money puro lang nasa utang and walang emergency funds. So it's not good. Okay? But first things first, make sure you have the base, no? You have a strong base dito sa healthcare and get your long-term care. Now, kailangan mo rin ng short-term, you get short-term. Now, kung ang short-term is yan yung mga benefits sa mga companies. Now, if meron ka namang benefits sa kumpanya mo, well and good, no? Be thankful. But get your long-term care. Para when you retire, you don't need you don't need to get senior care. Okay? So that's the point dito. Okay? So ang IMG, as sinabi ko kanina, baka may na-late na nag-log in, no? So IMG, dito tayo sa IMG na meron tayong campaign, no? The Financial Literacy Campaign. And goal natin is to hit 30 million. So kasama na tayo doon. So especially yung mga nag-attend ngayon, you're part of this campaign already, no? You're part of the 30 million. Ngayon, so far, it's almost 2 million. Okay, so medyo malayo pa. So that's why we need your help to help to campaign, no? To campaign with us, join our community, okay? And be part of IMG community. Kasi dito we're all about education.